Never forget your friends.
I'll deal with you later.
Hang tough. I'll leave the rest to you. Let's go. I'll leave the rest to you. Let's go. Get back. Hang tough. Right there. I'll take it. How about that? Burn away.
The victor has been decided. Round 2. Begin.
There is no one I can't see through. Burn away. Let's go. Burn away. What are you aiming at? Right here. You're stubborn. Burn away.
Has been decided. Final round. Begin.
How about this? Behind you. How about the rest of you? Hang tough. Burn away. I'll leave the rest to you. Let's go. Right here. Burn away. The Hyuga fear no enemy.
Think you can keep up?
I'm not my old self anymore.
Think you can keep up?
you.
I'll take it from here. I'll leave the rest to you. Get back. Take this. Let's go. Right there. Let's go.
Begin.
Excuse me, LOL.
You're like a punching bag.
Victor has been decided.
I'm ready.
Final round. Begin.
Burn away. I'll leave the rest to you. Get up. Get up. I'm ready. Get back. Hang tough. Let's go. Hang tough. Get back.
Take
I'll leave the rest to you. Burn away. Burn away. I'll leave the rest to you. I'll leave the rest to you. Let's go.
Victor has been decided.
I've got something important to protect.
I'm sorry I didn't say nothing. That was just my serious time, so I'm putting in 100% in every fight here, so really trying my best. That actually took a lot of thinking, and I couldn't see my subs because people wanted to do a lot of send a lot of messages in the chat, so right now it's like I couldn't
Saddest
really
God.
see his substitutions right then, which sucks. What's going on, Sage? Sage, I still owe you a rematch, man. I definitely give that to you off stream. By the way, change the controllers out, guys. I couldn't see his sub, so I really could have went ahead and killed him with a trick I knew.
No,
but
I wasn't saying excuse me to you. I...
Oh, okay, I got you. I got you, Chode. What you been up to, man? How's your day been? And Sage, what's going on with you, man?
With Sakura support, Minato finished combo connected.
Oh, you talking about when he had knocked me back, and then after the strike back, he still was able to finish the hit. It's weird. It's possible, but unlike, it's kind of like how to neutral combo or finish out, like if you're midway in the air and how you can still finish out a neutral combo. So it's basically about the same thing, but you have to connect the second to last hit in order for it to connect. Like if that doesn't connect, then it's not gonna go through. It's just like you can do the same thing with Raikage as well. Actually, most of the characters, if not all of them. Pain might be the only exception that probably wouldn't work that way, but it's only based on how the combo looks. Like I know Maros can definitely finish his.
Been relaxing.
I'm ready. Round two. Begin.
Just as I thought. Too slow. Too slow. I'll leave the rest to you. I'm ready. Just burn away.
Here we go!
Final round. Begin.
Never forget your friends.
Think you can keep up?
Final round. Begin.
Burn away. I'll leave the rest to you. I'm ready. I'm ready. Burn away.
Who was up?
I'm ready.
Victor has been decided.
You can run if you want.
For the sake of the ninja world and the leaf, you must die.
You can run if you want.
About the time.
I'm sorry, Doom. I ain't even see your message, man, or hear it. What's going on, Jamie? Yeah, I see I'm trying out here. Yeah, I see I'm trying to put in the tech and the moves. Streaming, buddy.
Night us bout Frost team.
Let your guard down. Let your guard down. Let your guard down. I'm leaving. I can win. Over expectation. Scatter. No one can stop us. I'm leaving. The victor has been decided.
I'll take it from here. I'm ready.
Round two. Begin!
Burn away. Justice rewards.
I'm leaving.
I'll take care of it.
Final round. Begin.
Burn away.
I'm leaving. I can win this.
Burn away.
This way. I can win this. All my people. You won't escape. Let your guard down.
I'm ready.
Burn away.
This ends now.
This is justice. You shall be. Come on. This is justice. Burn away. Come on. I can win this. Come on. Come on. Too slow.
It's about time.
Burn away.
Come on. I'm leaving. Come on. Almighty future has been decided. Not bad, but you're far from being my equal.
I like that grab switch you did close to the end.
Talking about the buffer thing, or you gotta be talking about the buffer thing. But when I tried to do, every time I tried to do it, like after the first couple of hits, I started realizing he's a masher. So all he does is press circle. So when I caught on to hearing how he was playing his controller, I had to realize that every motion does not need me to do a certain thing. But at the end, even with no subs or chakra, I'm trying to do a tech and he's still steadily trying me, keep dashing at me. Why? I didn't understand that. So at that point I just gotta go for the kill. And I can't stand doing that, but you gotta be sloppy sometimes with some of these matches. Like instead of doing pain throw after the link combo with Minato, I should have just did a combo instead of just throwing them.
The downward combo, then you did a switch grab.
Oh, you noticed that? I think nobody really noticed that stuff, because nobody does it with Minato, and he's already fast, so for him to have something on top of 2 infinites, I think that's a really nice thing, man.
Yeah, that was cool.
I'm trying to get better, man, or at least with the stuff I know, but I got so much more coming. Well, I wish I could say that every combo of Minato's goes into something, which is nice, but I don't know. He's not lacking anything, but the one person I'm using with him, varies on what or how much I can really do.
I'm the strongest person in the world now. You'll find
You got a solid record though. I guess he want to try it.
You'll find the answer.
No. A lot of rank ones today.
I wonder, but are you trying to practice more on solving your weaknesses in matches?
Well, a little of that too. I realized a major thing that I have to remember, like when I played yesterday, when I could have won that match and I didn't, was that I need to focus on those combos that do the most damage. What I was trying to do yesterday, especially with Madara and Hashirama, I had went back and I was trying to do Madara as a ultimate. There's not really a cancel, but it's like a makeshift one, and I couldn't do it, and I ended up messing up, and I think I ended up finishing a combo or something when I should have. There was two ways I could have went about it. I could have just after the first few hits dashed him again to a Madara's pre-combo thing, tack pill Hashirama's ultimate, or I could have did Hashirama's down combo counter tack pill Madara, then did it, and it would have been the same thing. But I was so focused on trying to do one thing, which the key thing that a lot of people don't pay attention to is how much you can do before a sub comes back, because one sub at a very close game at the end means so much, and how much damage you can do before it gets there is the big thing. And with me, it's taking advantage of it when I get the opportunity. So there's that, and then just playing more calm. When I remember that time I did actually beat Jet and Borderland Dan, which those two I don't recall beating. Dan I haven't ever beat at all, and Jet I'm not sure, but as far as I can remember, I haven't beaten Jet either. So the one time I did, I remember I was really poised, and I remember for a couple of weeks I was just playing more relaxed, not dashing as frequently, but also doing setups. Like one thing I always forget about is once I dashed with Sasuke after his universal pull, instead of trying to go back and hit again, I can just switch to my Naruto so he can keep hitting. So that gap that they're giving is taken away, and that don't even matter on who I use. So all of that is coming into consideration. I'm not really good on defensive ends, but as far as like playing aggressively smart, I think that's really more so what I'm working towards, since running away isn't my thing. But knowing like what to do at a certain situation.
But sometimes it varies depending on certain characters who have shorter combos.
Exactly, and Minato's roughly is about the third or fourth hit where he has a gap, which since people don't use him that frequently, actually I don't see Minato that much, so it makes sense for me to actually start going back into using him anyway. I mean, he's my main and I don't use him. I think since I've really been streaming for the last couple of months or weeks or whatever, I actually don't ever recall really using him, so now I'm utilizing him a lot more, or I am today, because I am going to actually put him in some first to fives I'm going to do soon, once I feel like I reached a certain limit, I guess.
You'll find the answer.
But I'm getting all these rank ones now, so it's taking a lot longer than it should be.
Anyone want to play?
Fargo, what's going on? Yo, what it do? Snake Professor Jetman himself.
Will never change. You'll find the answer.
It is a situational thing though, I cannot lie.
Like Kimamaro, Reza, Dai, Nagato, Ek.
Suit's fine. Yes. I stick with it. Reza? Who is Reza? You mean Ren, or did it type my name by accident? You know, I'm glad I picked model after all.
Question: how did you get that costume for Minato? Gary's father said, Ghosts of Tsushima is getting an online multiplayer co-op. Man, you got to get Ghosts of Tsushima. You just press L2 laughing. Kong. That game too good. Wakanda sees Logladra, Mary. We can't hear you by the way. What's up old man jet? But it's expensive though. I see you old man. Old man. 80 was a pro. It's old man to you young one. Big chillin' old man, you already know. Found you chrome. Lol. Well, hello there, Sage. Washmans. Anyone want to play? My name is Rukami, then don't question the name. Bless. Bless FR. Yo, Sage and sup there, Jet. I'm chillin' too, old man. Hi Jaime. Hello, nice to see you, bud. In to party, I'm Trina, show you some clips. Jaime, I saw you on rank the other day.
Round two. Begin.
Just vibing Jaime, and I'm being lazy as FRN. Emoji smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes. Well, really? 8 old men. Yes.
All set. Stay focused. Go on, try to final round. Begin.
Sup Sage H Salam. Hi Jet Lag. Hello, nice to see you, bud. Jet. Dead. Jet Lag FR. Lol. Was trying to get my rank up to max. Slop Slime. He said jet lag, emoji crying loudly. But people rage quitting is making it tough. Got mine last week. Slop Slime. Jet, you can just call me H-Xerlam. You're very annoying. Facts, Jaime. Why I don't do rank? Join the Max Rank Club. Paid mail in RQ. I don't blame you, Sage. Emoji unamused face. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Okay, cool.
The will within my fists, can you? That is.
But I don't see you play that often, Sage.
That sucks. Minato never came back.
Boof.
That's always the most tedious thing. That rarely happens, but it does happen. That ain't nothing I want to master, but good gosh, if they playing a really cheesy team, it'd be something I would love to see. Be able to stop one of them at least.
Sage was a name for the old buddies to call me, but they too lazy to say H-Xerlam. How you doing, bud? I don't Jaime. I hope the comments weren't distracting you, Sad.
Nah, it's fine. I gotta get used to it anyway. Besides, man, Minato never came back. So I'm up there just fighting with Hashirama. And, geez, countering with just one person in a team battle is just, like, unless you hit it, that safety net of having the other character is gone once if you're just, like, locked into just one.
He gotta get used to it.
Right. Got to. I mean, I do, but I don't. I could always turn it off and then just look at my phone. But multitasking is something I definitely I get used to doing.
You can run if you want.
I'm still mad Minato never came back. Like, that rarely happens. Okay, you're just gonna stare at me. But yeah, that's something that rarely happens though. Like, I ain't had that happen in so long.
No, you streaming for the people.
Yeah, for the people, by the people. So yeah, this is definitely something I have to get adjusted to. Especially if I had like 100 or something people coming in. That actually
You
probably
always
turn
gotta
off.
get in close with Minato.
Nah, it's just no. If you guys notice at the very end of that, like towards the end of it, I couldn't use Minato anymore. He wouldn't even load up anymore. Like it's just that is stupid. It happens, but it happens sometimes.
Hell yeah, old man, I've been max for like 2 hours now. Dang. YOLO.
Oh, wow. I was about to say, come on, game, don't lag, no. Let me get out the headphone.
Oh yeah. That crap is annoying when you flicking the switch stick.
Go on, try to Go on. Go on, try to use me. Fire
I'm not getting away. That was
Go on.
Choo choos.
I'll take it, Professor. That's it. I'll help you. Go on, try it. I saw right through that. Let's go. Go on, try to use me.
God.
Is destruction itself. Shit can be destroyed.
Finished already? Hang tough. I'll take it from here. Yeah. Round 2. Begin. Go on, try Too slow. You won't escape. Almighty Too slow. Fire. Dragon shoot.
I'll be right there.
Saw right through that. Just as I thought. Let's do this.
I'll be right there.
It's not over yet. Catch and defend. victor has been decided.
All set.
Final round. Begin.
Hang tough.
It's not over yet. You won't escape.
All set.
Dragon playing loud singing jutsu.
You'll never reach me like
No idea why that match was so in and out laggy. That was horrible. Like it kept framing in and out for me. Like it was bad. I have no idea where that came from. What's going on, Silver? I know that's you because you're the only person that says Silver. I mean Silver. You're the only person that says cheese related anything in the chat. Now if it's somebody else, I'm like, wow. But I know that's you. And it's crazy how much time goes by, dude. Just
By the
playing this
way,
game.
there's a little trick I found out.
What's the trick that you found out? And Fire Guy, if you're still there, I got the suit from the item shop. Fortnite. Yeah, I think it is still called the item shop if I'm not mistaken. I'll check real quick. Cause I had that costume for a long time, since Storm 3, I want to say. I know. Actually, I remember having that in Revolution. What would it be called? The General Store Bandai, yeah. By what? Oh jeez, I don't remember. There it is.
Turns out that you don't have to do the story mode to unlock all the characters.
Don't you just get enough battle points or something, or Rio or something like that?
Hi May.
Maybe I'm going too fast. Let me slow it down a little bit. Wow, I have no idea where I got that costume in. I only see Minato on here. How the heck I get that? And I got costumes I didn't even know I had it.
Just mod your game, LOL. All you need is to mod the game.
Wow, I honestly don't have
Yeah,
that.
I've been stressing myself.
What?
Literally.
I did not know that. Stressing over what? What are you stressing over? I don't know how I got that costume. I got that costume because I played Revolution, maybe. That's the only way I know I got that costume. I thought everybody had that.
I don't know how to mod, folks.
I don't either, sadly. I didn't even know I didn't have that. I thought that was just something. I don't even remember how I get some of the stuff that I get. I don't even read. You know what it was? I know I got it from.
It cost money to mod the game.
So what it is to get Minato in the DLC, to get Minato in the suit, it's a DLC for it. You get a lot of characters that get suits. That's what it was.
My goal's still the same.
I'm like, how did I get that? All the characters and some costumes are in the game, and some of them are DLC for certain people.
You and me both said.
Who said you and me both said?
No, it don't.
What don't? And I don't know how to mod people either, so if somebody want to do that for me, that'd be so nice.
some fights I can't walk away from.
That'd be so lovely.
What may happen to me?
You can send the patch to people for free. In the best Naruto Storm 4 player in the world. H for Lemit does laughing. No, it doesn't work like that.
If it did, tell me about it.
There's no DLC for getting suits in Storm 4, only in Revolution. Brew TF.
No.
I get it, Gene.
You get the suits from it's the DLC
what
pack.
What you talking about?
I think it's not the Shikamaru one. Cause it took me a minute to remember. Cause Gaara has it. Naruto, Sasuke, Sai. It's in one of the 6 DLCs. I got all the DLCs for the game, so I got quite a bit of different stuff to look at. What? Oh my gosh, now I gotta leave.
Oh, it's a DLC then?
Yes, it is. I had to really sit there and think about it. It's been a minute since I used that Minato, let alone think about that specific DLC, which is kind of sucky because it's just don't need Minato in a suit that they want you to pay for because he looks different. It's like Fortnite cosmetics. They want you to pay money just to make your character look different but still do the same thing. In a way, it's genius for making money, but it sucks as a player because you're basically just paying for a different look. Same stuff, different look.
Now you got scammed laughing. If you want all characters and like characters such as Madara shirtless and stuff, you need a certain program on your compu.
Yeah, that's it. See, that's why I don't get into all that stuff. I don't know nothing about that. I tried it. I actually tried the mod and stuff, and I know nothing about that. That's just beyond me.
I've been getting pretty confused lately. Emoji cold sweat. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. I don't know where you got your mod laughing.
You gotta know the right people, man. I thought you was gonna be good. No. It's like my only real decent opponent is this one.
There are some fights I can't walk away from, no matter what may happen to me.
Maybe somebody did it for you and you just saved their data on your PS4. That's why. I don't matter. It's for free. Laughing way, someone did it for you for free. I mean that's good.
We can. I'll leave the rest to you. Just as take this.
Let your guard down. I'm leaving.
I'll leave the rest to you. Get back. Hang tough. Now my right there. I'll take it. I'll leave the rest to you. Right here. Let me come on, almighty. Come on. Fire.
Has been decided.
We can do
Round
this.
2. Begin. Here I come. Almighty. All fire style. Fireball shoot. Here I come. Here I come. Almighty. Fire style. Let me fight.
Let your guard down. I'm leaving.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Right here. Come on. Almighty. Come on.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Come on. Let's go. Now's the time to get. Come on.
Let's get rolling.
I'm leaving.
Almighty push. Has been decided. Final round. Begin. Almighty.
This is the end. Too slow.
Almighty.
Choir.
The victor has been decided.
Well, that's...
Gene. FP.
So you need to change it from Naruto, Sage. What's wrong with Naruto? You don't like Naruto? So I got 27 more minutes of game time, and then I'm gonna stop for a minute. I might stream one more time, but I'm be in the friends endless, and I don't know when he's gonna do that.
I like Naruto.
Tell us anything, Sage, but you want the man to change it. Something's up.
It's just 'cause it a Google pic.
I have a Google pic. We can't have Google pics? Sage, why you're such a bully, man?
Think you can keep up? You'll find the answer.
I'm not strong enough yet, buddy. Can't play you yet.
I Go easy on me, okay?
Sad, in your opinion, do you think Naruto was a successful anime?
It was very successful. If an anime lasts, especially okay, here's I feel like the major thing about it. If it lasts more than or more than a season, it's successful in its own rights, because most really good anime either lack the budget or actually I can't even say that. What really makes the difference in a really good anime, especially for a lot of people, is if you bring it up, and most people generally kind of have a mutual feeling about it. Well, the thing you mentioned, One Piece, it's a big boat of people that says nah.
Yeah, it was, but they kinda rushed it in the end of the series, if you ask me.
True. I kind of like, especially, well, you're talking about Shippuden, yeah, because it's like they really was not forcing, but they really wanted Boruto to get out there. So it seems like once the whole major war, which was everybody was focused on, was over, it's like, really, where do we go from now? So at that point, you just put in a bunch of fillers until the wedding day, and then once that hits, just kind of like smash right into Boruto for real, because there was nothing else. Like, it would have been like the last was a really good representation that went into Boruto, well, until them getting married into Boruto. But I feel like what they should have done, since they did the whole thing with what is it, the movie with Boruto in it, like the Momoshiki and all them, like how they kind of
just rushed Kaguya and then Naruto and Sasuke fight, which was trash.
It would be nice if they had did something like an alternate version of the last. They kind of make Hinata and Naruto really close versus just getting together. Period. The Kaguya thing, I don't feel like it was rushed. Like I said a while back and a couple of streams ago, when it came to Madara, what happened was it took them 7 years now, 7, before they even brought out Madara. First, you only heard of his voice, right? And then later on, you start getting snippets of different stuff about him, about his chakra, about his ominous presence, about his power, all these different things. And then boom, here he goes.
It was a hide fight.
And then on top of that, after bringing him in,
she just came out of nowhere laughing.
I mean,
no build up.
I think it, well, no,
just
actually,
rushed the fight.
That is true. She didn't have a real build up, because everybody was wondering who started the whole chakra thing in the first place, which makes sense. But it really wasn't like how they did the same thing for Madara, how they gave him a story. They really gave her like a very quick story. Like, I think she had like 2 filler episodes to kind of explain her backstory. But even with that, I feel like it should be more behind it than that. Like, what brings her out in the first place? You know, what 2 things do you need to bring out? Secondly, like, why was she just like, what was like, not, I can't think of a word, because he just got like mashed and formed into her. He ain't just like the same way how she can get sealed, it should be the same way how she can get released. Like, it should be something else happening.
It was supposed to be the best fight ever, Sage. They just rushed it, which pissed me off.
It could have been different. I can't lie. It could have went a lot better than what they had did with it. Oh crap! Like, that is very true. Like, they could have Black Zetsu or something, steal Obito's body, do to something to make her come out or something. Or what would have been nice too is Madara somehow still had to save 6,000 power, and she came out through a summoning method, really weird one that required like 100 sacrifices or something. And it came out of a different portal from that, not just form, you know. Dude, the connections. What the heck? Connections not really good.
They probably rushed it cause both Naruto and Sasuke was already doing so much fighting before Kaguya came into the fight. For goodness sake, we've waiting so long for the fight, and that's the best they can give us.
Connections were funny. I can't even play right. Man, you substituting just simple stuff. I can't even counter this connection, dude. Yeah, this connection is ugly.
But the first fight between them in part 1 was awesome at least. I enjoyed that one.
Why are you so trying that so bad? Oh my gosh.
Why is Obito movement so fast?
Dude. Dude, what's with this connection?
And true Jaime.
Everybody's super laggy for me, dude.
Round 2. Begin.
I noticed that the moment I used Himeko laughing. LOL.
This ends now.
Final round. Begin.
Get lost. Get lost. Get lost. Ready to run. Get lost. Do your best.
This is it.
Why are you
player match, but
Speaking of which, in your opinion,
my internet
what do you
is,
think
like,
is the best fight in
starting to
Naruto?
lag. Like, I can't lie, it seems like my connection's getting pretty bad for some stupid reason. So I'm probably have to cut the stream off. And this next one is like just as bad as the other two.
That's a tough one.
Well, my favorite fight of all time in Naruto is the Rock Lee versus Gaara. It's one of my top ones. I think it is my top one. And then the second,
yeah, it is.
if it wasn't for so much talking, the first time, well, not the very first time, but when Sasuke had Curse Mark level 2 and all that, when he first got level 2 and it was at the final valley, him and Naruto, that would be one of them too. But if they didn't do so much talking and reminiscing, if they weren't talking, doing so much reminiscing, it'd probably be up there too. But it was just too much for that for me. And then Deidara and Sasuke is my third. How'd you know I was gonna say that, Jamie? What are yours, Mr. Smarty Pants? Huh?
I'll deal with you later.
And I can explain mine.
Team Kimimaro.
Ooh, that is a good one. I cannot lie. It's really good at that. Especially, I mean, but Kimimaro went through so many transitions. His body was already weak. Turn around and fight Naruto and his clones.
Laughing all right.
Then turn around and fought Rock Lee. Then fought him drunk. Then freaking fighting Gaara. And Gaara was like, didn't lose no health, no energy, no nothing. But you got Kimimaro over here struggling to keep his body up and moving.
Obito and
like
Kakashi fight was pretty lit.
It was.
I was thinking probably Naruto and Sasuke part 1.
You tell me when they was on top of that hospital, and then yeah, the animation for Obito and Kakashi was a really good fight, man. The setups, like they did some reminiscing too, but it wasn't so much.
Kakashi versus Obito was great, can't lie.
Right,
Don't
yeah.
forget Rock Lee versus Gaara too.
But yeah, like
Madara
the animation
versus
was so
Alliance.
nice. I can't lie. I think that's like one of the and just in general. Well, Aizen did something similar, but his was on a model's on a huge, like a bigger scale. It's like he's fighting like 5 different. I mean, true enough, they're not countries, but in a sense, I want to say that too. Or what would be? There's towns, then there's cities. What would it say? It's like he's fighting state-sized amount of people, and 5 different states at that.
I'm talking about their second fight in the final valley in part 1, sad.
The second fight. You mean in Shippuden, or you're talking about and like when they were kids? Because as kids they fought twice. On top of the hospital was the very first time, and then the second time was the final valley. Then the third time, I mean, you can kind of say you can technically kind of say they did fight again somewhat. I mean, they had little scrapes, so I'm not going to even be technical here.
Yes, when they were kids.
Oh, okay, cause I'm gonna end up thinking about the only other time they fought in the final valley. Which, thinking about it now, it's weird how Sasuke never used the Karin Jutsu again. I guess because it was too much power. He's more like low profile, like Itachi. Like when you have a lot of power, but you're trying to be discreet. So, but yeah, that fight was nice. I can't lie though. Like that was the first time Sasuke ever made a fireball. Like they used to. I was thinking about that the other day. Sasuke's fireball is just like a simple size campfire type.
Lee versus
flame.
Gaara was epic, but it wasn't as good as Naruto and Sasuke part 1 final
and then
valley.
this Joker turn around and goes from making these campfire size little flames.
I think it took too much time to use Kirin.
Then turn around making these like almost meteor-sized freaking fireballs on Naruto. Like he was humongous, dude. And he ran into that. It's like something you see on a as a special on a game or something. But Cream does take time. It does have to be certain conditions. So you know that is very true. Somebody else said that, and I just forgot about that. Yeah, it's a nice jutsu though. It's like if he could do something in each, like, well, not weather and sunshine, that'd be nice if he has something like with a fire style, or in rain. Obviously, he has that.
I'll deal with
Can't imagine having some Phoenix Sensei. No, not now, buddy. Not now. I'm going against people I don't know. Besides, I don't know how well my connection is streaming right now. Besides, I think this is my last game anyway, since it's 10 minutes till. See, if you guys watch the
He used
stream,
the atmosphere energy to strengthen the power of his Kirin.
right? Exactly. I remember that. Yeah. Vaguely, but I do remember that.
It would be awesome if he can just use it without meeting the conditions.
Thank you. But then, see, and that's what makes it sound so neat. But then I thought about it. Where would the jutsu come from then? You know, like, because it takes clouds in order to form electricity to strike the ground. If he could just do it in a sunny day, where on earth would that come from? As a matter of fact, I'm glad I said that. When Naruto first met him again in Shippuden, Sai, Yamato, and Sakura were all there. And
yeah, I still believe it would still be very powerful.
You see him make the hand signs
From
for the
his
jutsu
hands.
that he didn't do in when he fought Itachi, and then he raises his hand on a sunny, clear day. He was saying he was gonna kill them in an instant. That's the only thing in his arsenal he had at the time that he did not use. And for him to raise his hands instead of just doing the jutsu like fire style or Chidori, he comes up with his hands like that. And if it was a Chidori Sunbun or something like that, or a True Spear, he would have just, just point at him and struck him. But he put his hand up for the Kareem, but he didn't do it because Orochimaru said it's not
LOL,
time.
you're right, he was gonna use it till Orochimaru stopped him.
Exactly.
No,
So
sad, the reason why he used the clouds and stuff was because he was low on chakra.
right, yeah. He said this. It didn't take his chakra to do, but he had to control it though. And I think that's why he sent the little surge of electricity in the air, I guess, to connect his chakra to the lightning or something. But yeah, but back to, and that's what it's kind of like like certain stuff in Naruto, like when you expose to stuff like that, for example, like Clear Day, like where is it coming from? Like, I mean, it's anime, so I'm sure he could have just threw his hand up and then just instead of it coming from the clouds, it just came from his hand. But I'm pretty sure that would have drained back then. That would have drained all his chakra out. That would have had to. Yeah, actually, that's probably the only way it would work. It would strike down the same way, but initially it would just have to be like a. Well, you guys can't see into my head, but I get how it would look now. But nice to see though, just regardless, just to kind of see how it would come out. Oh yeah, he did the same thing again in when he fought Naruto the second time in the Valley, when he fought against the BG mode Naruto, not BG mode, the Kurama Link form thing, where he turned into the Avatar, or not the Avatar, but the.
I mean, he did it to Naruto in their last fight in Shippuden.
Right, and it was the same thing. The lightning clouds came up, but that came up because of like the stuff that they were doing. Kind of, it don't matter. I think for the sake of the story, that's why they threw that back in there. Like the same reason they brought back the black, the Onyx Chidori. I'm sorry. I think just as a nostalgic feeling, that's kind of why they brought that back in the black Chidori. And it sucked that wasn't a common thing for him, like after he first did it, which would have been really nice, but oh well.
I'll deal with you later.
I cannot for the life of me find nobody. Since I don't got time left, I'm just gonna fight whoever come next, unless it's like a red bar. But I'm gonna try my best to make sure I do. It's gonna be a very, if I don't do a live stream of the Endless that I possibly do later on, probably gonna record it but that's gonna take a long time to upload. So I'm gonna try to do something for you guys, and I gotta make a clip for a friend of mine
There
too.
aren't really many great fights in Naruto if you ask me.
It's not too. There are some. I feel like, far as fighting wise, Boruto's been doing a really good job with that. Story isn't really like good to me, but fight wise that's good. But Naruto had a better story, and it's like I feel like it's a more balanced version of Boruto. But I mean, yeah, they had some decent fights. But if you want to see like really good actiony stuff, Fire Force is really just taking me with action, just good action,
Naruto
good story.
Crap.
I feel like that's really what I'm looking at now for action and stuff. Tower of God is another really good one, full of action. Kind of like, I don't know how to feel about it, but it's just, I'm still getting into it. And I can't lie, I don't really like Boruto too much either. A lot of people have said they didn't like Boruto. I think it's a handful that do, which is why I actually haven't been keeping up with it at all. To be honest with you, I've just been kind of waiting till the part I'm looking for comes up, or like a time skip or something. But right now, it's not even worth my time to really look at it. I feel like they could have did so much better than what they're doing, but who knows?
Bleach fights were alright as well if you ask me.
Bleach fights were Bleach fights. Some of them were good, but it still goes back to the same similarities to Naruto. Like a lot of them was a lot of flashbacks. Like they did a lot of talking. They fought, don't get me wrong, and it was nice fights when they did do it. But it's always too meaningful,
Their
too
fight's
sentimental.
gonna get insane in the NXT arc.
Yeah, that I know for sure that is, just because how everything sounds like it was going. But everything else is too much of a story behind it. And it's not all the full story that you want to know. It's like some of it is,
I
some
like
of it isn't.
Ichigo versus Grimro.
That was nice, but again, I feel like it's just...
Jaime, yes. Great when Bleach coming back out. The best fight in Bleach by far. Byakuya versus KO. Next year. Whoa.
I'm fine, throw a chicken, buddy.
LOL, now that I think about it, majority of the problems that occurred in Bleach was the Soul Society's fault.
Pretty much.
True, but it was kind of Aizen's doing as well. Bleach is a cleaning product. Bleach the anime bro, emoji happy tears. Oh. JP. Walmart. LOL Doom crazy. But Kenpachi is a monster. Man, he a freaking demon when he finally uses his Bankei.
Oh yeah.
They say Kenpachi has the power to destroy planets.
I don't know about that one, buddy. Destroy planets, huh?
Well, he can destroy a meteor, so he ain't too far from that.
He can?
Yay. Hell yeah, he actually locked his real power away just to enjoy his fights. Crazy.
Oh wow, I don't know why I stopped like that. I sucked for knowing what's going on in Bleach or what was going on, so it ended. Stop being thirsty, dude. Just relax. It'll all be over
LOL
soon.
Sat would do the same thing if it was so easy to beat every Naruto player. Of
What?
course, Kenpachi is planet level and only just a few number are stronger than him.
What would I do? He's really clinging to that, isn't he? There it is. You gotta love Minato when he does his slide kick. Stop until I catch up to him.
LOL, you would lock up your power set.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't use an eye patch, but dang, I love swords, so I wouldn't seal into my sword because then I'm gonna get comfortable. Dang, I would seal it in a pair of gloves. Yep, that's how I would do it. And then if they ever get broken, I mean, then I feel like I'm the dude from One Punch Man. When his armor got broken, then all his power released. So, okay. I would put into my sword, right, and only when it gets serious. Well, then I sound like the, you know what? Forget it.
I'd love to see Ichigo and Gringo fight more often.
Dude, man, I'm gonna get ready to end the stream, but before I do, if you guys haven't checked it out, look at Brave Souls. The characters they have on there are phenomenal, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what if Grimjow had the Hogyoku, right, or Nail, or Nelly, I forgot her name, the original third Espada, right? They got them with forms with that inside them, so it's like an evolution. It looks so nice, and that's why I wish the story could go from there.
Which Brave Souls?
Yes, man. I don't know what I said, but yeah.
No.
Like, see, yeah. Like, just check it out, man, and please add me, guys, if you do decide to play it or do play it. My name is Gaudius. I put in the chat if you guys want to know, but I need some friends to play with. It gets lonely and boring sometimes. Just sometimes.
You got her name right the first time.
Nell? I gotta go back and watch Bleach because it just don't. I feel like I'm not saying it right with them having with them being one of the few animes that have the whole Japanese and Hispanic Spanish way of talking, or certain words come from different regions. That's nice.
Fight Kenpachi.
I don't know. The fight Kenpachi. It'd be nice if I feel like Yami and Kenpachi had another fight, because Yami kept evolving and changing and getting angry as the fight continued. Kenpachi's power constantly is rising. To an extent, then it's like he has a small kind of like.
Kenpachi would destroy Grimlo.
Right, like Grimjow would be a good fight for Ichigo. And no, guys know a really good fight that you guys really should want to see.
Emoji happy tears. Emoji
it should be
Yukiora
versus Byakuya. Dude, I thought that'd be a good fight. Sure enough, he's using like,
no
pedal
contest.
blades. But the personality, that's really what I go off of. The personality and the way they fight, the calmness, the focus, their abilities, how they can use them. That's a good fight. True enough, it's not going to be the most clashiest, but...
I hate they didn't show that full fight of Yami and Kenpachi Byakuya.
Man, dude, the way they did Yami was so dirty, dude. They just pretty much was like, get out of here, pest. He kept evolving and getting stronger. Still wasn't a match for nobody. Or another person that should have fought Byakuya was the guy that I feel like, well, he did fight him. The one with the memories, so never mind.
Sad, what you talking about? Byakuya would get killed badly.
What? Man, get out of here. That would be a good fight. Or, I mean, that's the only people. I only like Byakuya and Kenpachi and Grimjow and Yukiora. I think those are the only ones I really like from Bleach, which isn't a lot of characters, because everybody else, man, I'm not really feeling their forms or what they can do. Yamamoto is nice, but man, you sleeping, man. You can't. You know what, Jamie? We're gonna do a debate. Then I'm just gonna title a video off of that and see what people say. Well, I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna come back to you on that. So I'm gonna try to make sure I don't forget that, because man, you sleeping, man. You sleeping, Jamie? You must be tired.
Aizen has yet to use his Bankia.
That is so true. And I'm curious what that would even be. Like, if it's sensory now, was it just gonna make everything black
LOL, the debate will be lit.
It's gonna have to be, man. But I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. I really want to hit. I'm gonna wait till I hit 200 comments, and then that's when I stop the stream. But yeah, that's gonna have to be lit, dude. Because, come on, like, maybe just well, it's not really favoritism, because I do like Yukiora.
Byakuya is strong, but not that strong.
True, he's not, but he's smart and he's tactical, and he's powerful enough. Like, other than Ichigo, I don't ever really. He's never taken an L.
Don't get your hopes up. He will never use his Bankai.
What? That is stupid. Is it because he has such other power or something, or yada yada yada? Man, that sucks, man. It took them so many years before they even put Kenpachi's Bankai in the manga or anywhere. And you mean it to tell me through the entire thing, he does not use his Bankai? Yamamoto uses his, but man, get out of here. Y'all playing, dude. And man, Echo, if you don't get out, Echo, Silver, if you don't get out of here, man.
He's up as hell.
Man,
jeez.
You know what, forget y'all. Yeah, I want to debate over in Discord or something. By the way, I do have to put up my Twitter, Discord, and all that. So you guys can reach out and talk to me if you want to. But anyway, that's the end of this stream, and I will catch you guys later. I'll try to take a little nap or something real fast before I try to do something again. I don't know. Peace, guys, and be safe out there.